You've been wasting my time, Varric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Qunari.
Well, there's so much to tell. Why jump ahead?
We had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Hain? What happened with Talis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Talis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party. All because of Talis.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Reliable at leading us into an ambush, you mean?
Why? It's not always an ambush. All right. Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
And there he is. Today, you die, my friend.
Oh!
Kill her! Kill all of them!
Well, what are you waiting for?
Who the...
Don't know.
Sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been doing it for ages.
Interesting entrance. You have some fine moves.
I do, don't I? My name is Talis, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the man who has an invitation to Chateau Hain, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about. Don't you remember? You said your mother received some letter from an Orlesian duke.
That would have been for Lord and Lady Amel. They'd expect nobility.
That would be Duke Prosper de Montfort, member of the Orlesian aristocracy and a man who hosts a fine salon. Or so I hear.
Let me guess. This isn't just a social call.
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
You want us to be thieves?
Well, stealing from Orlesians is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
This isn't how I was planning to ask you this. I was picturing an introduction with less blood.
I imagine if we did this, it'd be together, wouldn't it?
That's the idea. Or did you have something else in mind?
I just think we should get to know one another.
I think I'd like that.
So, tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim. Come with me to Chateau Hain. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company. But I hope you want more than that.
I don't like the sound of this, Hawk.
You think it's a trap, or you don't want to steal from a nobleman?
I don't think we should... laws for some. When we just met.
The jewel we're after is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps. Protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers. All inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget, it's on the side of a mountain, in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by monsters.
Andrastes, dear Prosper, when is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone? You'll know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
I think you want to move. Now.
Ah, Master Hawk. Allow them through. They are my guests. Please excuse Gahir. A polite bodyguard is a contradiction in terms, or so I am told.
A chase-in? Here?
Ah yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know these people.
The Wilders are cannibals, among other things.
I will have to take account of the guests once the hunt is done, then. And who is this lovely specimen?
You flatter me, Your Grace.
And I see you brought a manservant or two, already armed and armored. Wonderful. I must say, your presence is a surprise. The Amels were friends of my mother's, but we haven't seen your family at a hunt for ages.
I'm the head of the family now.
And I suspect the Amels are better for it. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
I don't think I've ever encountered a wyvern before.
And why would you? There are exceptional beasts, magnificent cousins to the mighty dragon. My only advice? Beware their poison. It's the deadliest thing about them, as well as the most valuable.
Their poison is valuable.
Indeed. From it can be brewed Aquae Lucidius, a libation adored even by the Empress herself.
Drinking poison for sport. That really sums it up, doesn't it?
But here you are wasting valuable time on questions. Do you wish the others to beat you to the prize?
The other hunters will need the head start.
Ah, confidence. I like it. Good luck to you, my lord. Remember, fortune favors the bold.
Don't tempt fate. Make sure you are properly armed before you set out.
My leg's aching. The weather's going to turn.
You have come a long way to join our Duke, Sirrah. You'll pardon me for saying that you do not seem like a hunter. A word of caution since you are new to this. Wyverns spit venom. Their victims suffer terrible pain before they die.
I have no doubt this will be a challenge, but I'm sure it's a worthy one.
May Andraste keep you safe. If you fail to avoid the venom completely, there are treatments. A distillation of herbs, equal parts, Drakevein, Andraste's mantle, and winterberry can counteract the poison. May the Maker's luck grace your hunt. Be safe, Sirrah.
I'm afraid I can't.
So these are the hunt grounds. We just need to look for signs and be careful. We get this over with, we get into the keep.
And that's where the jewel is?
That's where the jewel is.
Foolish hound. Get back here. I am told wyverns roost in the trees. Perhaps if we shake them...
Do wyverns eat many people at these things? Or is that just on special occasions?
You'd think none of them had ever been on a hunt before.
Interesting.
Is that wyverns mating?
Could we mimic that?
No. Oh, the sound. Right, yes. I can try that.
Into the beast! After it!
There is something in there. A nest, perhaps.
Now you fall! I'll deal with... I'll deal with this! Get back! I better have a lot of it! I can't keep this up! I'm exhausted! I can't keep this up! I'll deal with this! Connection! So! One nothing to worry about!
What in Andraste's name was?
Ghasts. Cave creatures. They don't come out on the surface much, however.
Lucky us.
Cold. Oh, blessed Andraste, thank you. I thought I'd die out here. I've been trapped here since last night.
There are wyverns out here. By all rights, you should be dead.
Believe me, I know. I've been praying for deliverance for the last 4 hours. The truth told, I'm not looking for the wyvern. I'm a scholar from Cumberland, researching an Avar cult that once lived here. They worship the Lady of the Skies to the exclusion of all other gods. I'm searching for their shrine.
Maybe I can look for it while I'm hunting.
Rumors say they were driven from their last refuge. They left a great treasure in the goddess's keeping. But the mountain has defeated me. Please, take my research and see if you can do anything with it. I will try to make it back to camp. Good luck to you, Sirah.
It would be better to hunt these closer to farmland. There must be a plague on anyone with livestock.
The sooner we get the hunt over with, the sooner we'll be at the chateau to finish this.
Have you seen a pair of coursers? I've been calling and calling, but it is no use. Nicodemus should know better. But Sylvain never had an ounce of sense in his head.
I have no idea who or what you're talking about.
My dogs, monsieur. What did you think I meant? They took off after a stag, and the Maker only knows where they've gotten to now. Please, you must help me find them.
If I see your dogs, I'll let you know.
May Andraste guide you. I've good coin for anyone who finds my dogs.
A lot of blood. Would that be prey? Or from a wyvern itself?
I've heard they fight for dominance. Can't be gentle.
Maybe we can use some to draw out rivals. Added to what we have already, is it enough to draw one out of hiding?
I'd say so. A little one. Probably all we need. In the right spot, no doubt. That must be the altar that weird old guy mentioned. What do his notes say? I guess that scholar was... I guess that's skull. I told
Now you fall!
Hope no one else needs this.
I better have a look. Deal with this. Now you fall. Leave ending this. Using potion! I can't keep this up! I'm exhausted! It's too much!
Are you married?
Is that a proposal?
Look. finish this! Get back! Have at you! Get back! Have at you! I'll deal with this! I can't pick this up! Let's hope this works!
You can spare this.
I'm exhausted! Let's finish this! I better have a lot of these! That's enough! It's too much!
That wasn't the target.
Do dragons and wyverns even mix? I don't think so.
So if we drop part of this in the right spot, we might lure a wyvern out to protect its territory?
Good thought. Do that. I guess that's all. I told.
I can't move!
that without me.
That thing was a juggernaut.
Waste of time.
Never mind this lot.
Just how long has this wyvern hunt been going on?
It's an annual tradition the Malfour began to keep the population down.
And the Orlesian nobility is only...
I think that's its spore.
There you go, Hawk. It seems we're on the trail.
Too bad the trail isn't upwind. That's everything the old Huntmaster said we needed for an antidote.
I don't think there's enough for a person, though.
Pretty countryside, at least.
The Malfour family inherited this mountain from a clan of Navaran dragon hunters. Well, maybe inherited is the wrong word. What do you call it when you kill someone in order to get all their stuff?
Murder.
Profitable murder, maybe. Look, I think he wants us to follow him. Oh no. Earth. Wyvern poison. I'm almost certain. Poor thing.
Here's a use for that antidote we made.
Who's a cute puppy?
I suppose we can't keep him, can we? His owner is probably waiting back at camp.
I am more than grateful, monsieur. Take this with my thanks.
We're getting closer.
Right there.
Oh, well, at least we're getting closer.
Looking for clues.
Oh, very mature. Why don't you just roll in it like a dog?
Ooh, nug bones. I wonder if a nug call would help attract a wyvern.
You know a nug call?
You go elbow deep in wyvern shit, and I'm the weird one? Wait, what happened to the birds and everything?
Disgusting.
Well, the trail suggests wyverns just love this place to bits. If we were going to find one, it'd be here. Yes, I think this would be the place to find a wyvern. And room enough to kill the thing without getting sat on. They're not stupid, though. We'll need some really good bait.
Think we have enough bait to draw one in?
It may not entice a more experienced creature, but how much wyvern do we need to impress the Duke? I mean, something big would be fun, but we're here for other reasons.
I'm not here to impress anyone. Let's bring in something manageable. What?
Nothing. All right, let's see what we have. Plop that down for starters. Right, now the blood. What? The prey needs to be moving, doesn't it? Well, here I go. Just be ready.
There it is. And looks mad.
They spit point.
It isn't the Ferelden turnip. It's bad enough Prosper invited you, but allowed you to hunt? A mage? It's practically cheating. I suggest you run along with your servants while you have the chance. This wyvern was mine to kill, not yours. Mine! 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 I paid good coin to be the one who wins this contest. It was my turn!
You had your chance, Orlesian, and you failed.
You dare talk to me in such a fashion?
You do realize Hawk can beat you like a rented mule with both hands tied behind his back.
More insolence! From a knife ear this time! I can't take no more of this. Kill them all! We can say the wyvern was too much for them.
Now, what is going on here?
Prosper! This bloody bastard tried to steal my rightful kill!
Now, is that any way to speak of our Ferelden guest, Baron?
This is your fault for inviting a stinking turnip in the first place! Your mother would be ashamed!
Says the man whose mother has slept with half of Valchevin. My apologies. Arlange has always been a cheat. What would you have done with him?
You're not suggesting...
Why not? You believe Arlange would have stopped short of murder, given the chance?
Something on your mind?
Just let him go. He's not worth your time, Hawk.
My word, such mercy.
He can't be more than he is, that's all. You've bested him.
It's your hunt and your game.
You hear that, Arlange? It behooves you to leave while you still can.
Fine. I will go.
Congratulations on finding the wyvern. It looks like a fine one indeed. There will be a celebration in the chateau courtyard. Do attend when you're ready.
Is everyone all right?
We're so scared.
That was... very merciful.
We only slaughter 90% of the things we meet.
We should go to the chateau. Time to practice your table conversation.
Is this revenge? You're mad at me for something, so you drag me out to Baron Possédé de Roquefort's grand fête.
I figured there'd at least be free food.
I do like free food.
I've got your back. Bloody things.
I think that's the last of them. For now.
How many are there, you?
A gap? Nestling nests can often be 100 or more. Just be thankful we're not underground.
So this is what life could have been if Father hadn't been exiled. Fancy. I wonder if I would have liked it.
Right. You were born in Orlais. Lady Dulac.
It sounds so ridiculous. They're not all like... I suppose that was the problem.
Watch out. There may be guests.
From a hole.
Hey.
Is it over?
Is your family really from Kirkwall? I heard you were Ferelden.
My mother's family is from Kirkwall. We left Ferelden during the Blight.
Makes sense. Did you know the Warden?
No. Someone told me he even came to Lothering, but if so, I never saw him.
You should see if any of the noblemen are looking for new men-at-arms.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
It's a... Right. Done with the wyverns. And various nonsense. Back to the chateau?
We're here for a reason. Let's take care of it.
I'm with you. I had a quick look around. There's one door into the castle that isn't under heavy guard.
Here we go again.
I can't get it open. And believe me, I tried. Bent a nice set of lockpicks in that stupid door. One of the Duke's guardsmen must have the key. They wouldn't just lock themselves out of the castle. I hope.
I don't think we want to go digging through a guard's pockets in front of the Duke's guests.
I agree. We need to handle this quietly.
If you're set on this, we need to split up. Any competent guard will be suspicious of a big group.
Tallis and I will look for the key. In the meantime, scout out the castle for another way in.
Let's see what we can find out. Come on.
Your Grace, this is the event of the season.
You have truly outdone yourself this time, Prosper.
Ah, at last, the hero of the hunt. Lord Hawke of Kirkwall has taken the honors today. The glory of the first kill is his. To hunt the Wyvern on its own ground is to tempt fate. A terrible risk. But the prize... I present to you this belt crafted of fine Wyvern skin. Wear it well and accept the accolades you're due.
Let's get to the celebration.
Impatient for the feasting? I can hardly blame you. Do not mind Leopold. My pet is always so temperamental before dinner.
I wouldn't expect a Wyvern hunter to keep one as a pet.
He's a great asset on the hunt. Wyverns are drawn to the scent of their own kind. My friends, I officially welcome you all to Chateau Hain. Enjoy a taste of Orlesian hospitality.
Duke Prosper's parties are unrivaled.
That doesn't look like a real gold.
It's not. It's a caprice. Mother used to have a set of them when I was a child. You collect them from everyone you know, then cast them in the fountain and make a wish. It's an Orlesian high society game.
From the looks of this crowd, I guess no...
Is something the matter?
This is rubbish. What self-respecting nobleman would dine outdoors at this time of year?
They would never do something so common in Val Royeaux. I insist we go inside at once.
I cannot believe you would make us stand outside like cattle.
Or trees, or buildings, or other things that stand outside.
Don't make such a fuss. I'll let you into the parlor. You can take up the issue of hospitality with the Duke himself.
Let me handle him. As soon as I have the key, we can signal the others.
My, what a big sword you have. Do they give those to all the Chevaliers? So impressive.
Lovely party. Well?
He doesn't have it.
What?
He forgot he'd given the key to one of the servants. What kind of guard forgets that he's locked himself out of the castle?
No use standing here. Let's search.
Right. Nothing to worry about. This can still work. So let's find this servant. How many could there be?
Well, he is Orlesian.
I'm trying to stay positive, you know.
Mother used to love these coins. She never got to bring hers to the fountain.
Why not?
You don't get invited to fancy... Orlesian parties when you marry an apostate.
You are Leandra Amel's oldest boy, yes? I heard you were living with your uncle. How is your dear mother?
My mother is Leandra Hawke.
Yes, of course. Isn't that what I said? How careless of me. Give your mother my best.
Sirrah Hawke, I didn't think you were going to attend.
I'm mingling, Elegant. What are you doing here?
The same, of course. If one wishes to secure the most exclusive business contracts, one must perfect that fine art. What do you think of the party so far?
I'll be happy when I can get out of here.
You're enduring this trial quite nobly, Hawke.
We should probably go mingle a bit more.
Of course. We'll speak later, Lady Elegant.
I think it will be quite the interesting evening, don't you?
Can I interest you in some Antivan olives? Or I have some smoked ham from the Androfels. They say it tastes of despair.
Wait, does it really? How can ham taste like despair? Why would anyone eat it if it did?
That's what the importer said. They all talk like that. This wine has notes of oak and springtime. This cheese tastes of sorrow.
I'm not here for the food.
No one is, Messer. This is the game. The catering is just a small part of it.
I don't suppose we could have a peek at the kitchens. I'd love to see this hopeless dish in all its glory.
I don't know. I shouldn't leave my post.
Just do it. We haven't got all night.
So ill-mannered. Don't you know how to play the game at all?
He's new to this. Come on. Later, you can tell the other servants that you snuck guests into the kitchen.
The upstairs maids will be so jealous when they find out. Very well. Follow me.
I know, right? They treat you like part of the furniture. I'm surprised they don't sit on us.
Avoid the cheese plate. Terrible. Have you got the key?
I'm usually better at this. She didn't have the key either. This isn't supposed to be so complicated.
So who does have this blighted key?
The servant says she gave it to the Duke's son, Lord Cyril. Let's find him and hope he didn't pass it on to his father. So, Lord Cyril.
You did well, Sirrah. Perhaps there is a hunter in you, after all.
If you need anything, don't hesitate.
Can I help you?
It's far too windy for my companion. She's very delicate.
Oh, it's horrible, horrible. A leaf fell on me. Oh, I'll be black and blue tomorrow.
She needs shelter immediately.
There's nothing I can do for you, monsieur. I don't have a key to get into the chateau.
Another caprice. How many of these are there, I wonder?
Welcome. I don't think we were introduced. You are Lord Amel, yes?
It's Hawke, actually.
Of course. I beg your pardon, Lord Hawke.
You sound Ferelden. I thought you were a marcher.
Please, take this caprice as a token of my sincere apology. It's our Legion custom. Cast it into the fountain here, and you might get a wish.
Where are your knickers this time, Perrin?
Shut up, you painted shrew!
What entertaining manners our guests have. Don't you agree, Hawk?
Tallis here has been asking such fascinating questions about the garden, but I can't answer them.
I suppose I can do my duty for the family and show her around.
But, yes, the Regency wallpaper is quite lovely. I agree. I wouldn't say, forget it.
That wyvern blood has some kick, doesn't it?
This is officially my worst night ever.
Not Lord Cyril's type.
Maybe he just doesn't like elves. Or women. In either case, you're the answer. He has the key. Go get it. What? It's your turn, Hawk. Go on.
This won't take long.
Just try not to make a mess of him, please? So good luck with that.
Thanks.
Tell the elf that her pleas are for nothing. She's pretty enough, I suppose. No doubt there are some men who would like that sort of thing.
I don't know what to say.
I've never had a vindictive temper, monsieur. Fetch me a glass of wine, and we will say all is forgiven.
Well, did you get the key?
No. Somehow I'm getting him a drink.
Oh, that's perfect. I've got a drug we can slip in his wine. He'll sleep like a baby. We can search him for the key.
Going through a drugged man's pocket.
Welcome. Are you enjoying the Duke's party? This is supposed to be the social event of the whole year, you know. Tallis?
Leliana, it's so lovely to see you again.
You look stunning this evening. Your hair is darling. Did you do it yourself?
I get the distinct impression you've met before.
Oh, briefly. A long time ago.
You meet all sorts of people in Orlais. It keeps life exciting.
I get the feeling there's some trouble here.
No, no trouble at all.
Everything is fine, Hawk. Why would you think otherwise? We shouldn't take up more of your time, Leliana. I'm sure you have things that need attention. Right now.
The hunt was exciting, wasn't it?
I didn't have the pleasure of seeing much, but I heard it was quite the event. You sound Ferelden. It's good to see another countryman here. There's Perrin, but he's peculiar.
Who is this man, Tigan?
I'm very sorry, but I didn't get your name.
Hawk.
Tigan, I must speak with you right now about the horrible thing Dulce de Lancey said.
Of course. Please, excuse me, Monsieur Hawk. A pleasure to meet you. If you speak to Ban Perrin, I don't advise you to bring up the Chantry, or knickers.
Have we met, Sirrah? You look familiar. Seneschal, dear, introduce me to your delicious friend.
I'm afraid we haven't been introduced.
My name is Hawk. My mother was the Amel family's oldest daughter.
Of course. I heard that Lord Amel's errant daughter returned to Kirkwall with her children recently.
So you're new in town. Why don't you come to the Rose sometime, and I'll show you around.
Awkward. So, can we talk about something else now?
I think I've mingled enough over here.
Don't be a stranger.
Put what you found to good use. I discovered more social interests.
Hawk, do you even know why you're picking these coins up? There. Give that wine to Lord Cyril and just try to act casual.
Your wine, Lord Cyril. Words can't express how sorry I am for the hardships you've endured at the hands of my friend.
By nature, I am very forgiving. We will let bygones be bygones. Andraste, the wine has gone straight to my head. I feel...
You have it! Tell me you have it.
I have it.
Good, then we can find the jewel and get this over with.
And here I thought we were getting along so well.
I can't imagine anyone I would rather attend an Orlesian party with, even if you are human. Let's find that door and get inside. So, is that it? That's the whole game?
I think so, yes.
Let's just get going.
That should do it.
What in the name?
There's no need for you to die today, friend. Just move on. You never saw us. You could have walked away.
Is something wrong?
I didn't want to kill him.
I've seen you kill several men.
There are other paths. They do not all need to lead to the same destination. Enough. We're here for the heart. I'd like to do this quietly, alert as few guards as possible. What do you think?
Let's do it quietly. We shouldn't get into fights if we don't have to.
I'm glad you agree. Let's go. This part of the chateau will be crawling with guards. We'll have to try our best to keep out of sight. Or we could try to create distractions, provided you're good at throwing stones.
And if all else fails, we'll give them a sharp knock on the head.
Right, of course. Just try not to do it all the time. All right, I'm ready when you are. Come this way.
Did you hear about the Duke's meeting with the Empress?
I never listen to court gossip. That'll get you killed, my friend.
speak now. I've too much to do preparing the banquet and Leopold's dinner. You don't want to see a wyvern go hungry. If you need something, ask one of the servants. Well, why are you still bothering me?
There's a problem in the courtyard. Something about a poisoned comtesse. The servants were looking for you.
A maker's breath. What have those useless elves done now? I suppose I'd better deal with this.
Nodded off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough. Done!
Try not to be seen.
Cursed rats. What was that?
You're making this more difficult than it has to be.
Is someone there? Damn blackouts, keeping me off patrol.
What does Babette want now?
Her tea was too cold.
Oh, of course. It's either too hot or too cold.
Or her bed's either too soft or too lumpy.
Nothing is ever just right with her.
It's no copper married golds, but I think Aveline would want to see this.
Try to be more careful.
You didn't try the cheese, did you?
Are you joking? It tastes of despair. I'm not a madman.
someone's here. Is someone's here?
Come this way.
Nodded off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough.
An armor stand would serve with more distinction than you, maggots. This big garden party. These heartless slaves to fashion would wear your skin.
All set.
They could. Never forget that. Every one of you will be prepared for battle.
That should do it.
You dropped the pie.
I'm sorry, monsieur. It's all squashed and one of the hounds took a bite of it.
It's really not...
Quickly, over here. Be seen.
Intruders!
We're fine. Let's keep going.
What was that? Cursed rats. In the jackpot!
Are you trying to get caught on purpose?
What was that scrabbling noise? What the... Stop!
Try to be more careful.
Oh, my head. What was that about? Is someone there? In the chateau!
Are you trying to get caught on purpose?
Is someone there? What was that scrabbling noise? Cursed rats.
I can't do that.
Cursed rats. Intruders!
Try to be more careful.
Cursed rats. I must be hearing things. What? Stop! Is someone there? No, they don't. Hit the floor hard enough. I must be hearing things.
All set!
Quickly, over here.
Nodded off, I suppose. Hit the floor hard enough.
This is it.
It's never as easy as it seems, is it?
I swear I didn't know. There must be some sort of switch.
Something wrong?
I don't know. Yes.
Don't fret, my dear.
Yes, this qualifies as wrong.
It's not over yet.
But it is over. I knew who you were the moment you arrived. Assassin.
Assassin? I thought we were here to steal a jewel.
Then she didn't tell you. The elf is a Qunari.
Kunari?
It's complicated.
I assume Talis has her reasons.
My, she chose you well, didn't she?
Look, I came to stop the Heart from doing something we will all regret. He didn't. Leave him out of this.
And waste all the effort I spent luring you here before the Heart's arrival? Don't be foolish.
Ase hasatra mas.
Mas havas trasokolon. Take them away.
The elf was Kunari.
And the dwarf has no beard. I know, it made no sense to me either. Maybe they cut her horns off.
The Kunari are not a race. They are a religion. What I don't understand is why a Kunari agent would try to kill one of her own people. And why involve the champion?
Excellent questions.
I expect answers to match.
I live to please.
I have a question. When the Duke told you what I was, you said you didn't care. Was that true?
You could have told me the truth. I might have listened.
And what if you didn't?
I suppose we'll never know.
I am sorry. This didn't work out like I'd planned. Obviously.
What was your plan exactly?
The one I expected to find is named Salit, a member of the Ben Hasrath, the Heart of the Many. I was told he's here to sell secrets to the Orlesians, and I came to stop him. I suppose I was misinformed.
I assume you have some sort of plan?
I always have a plan.
A good one?
Oh, ye of little faith. The first order of business is getting out of here before His Grace decides we would taste good in the soup. Or whatever he has planned. Any ideas?
We didn't come here alone, remember?
You never listen to me.
Well, say something worthwhile and I'll start.
Right, shut up and follow orders. Left, right, that's what makes a good guardling.
Ugh, you're still such a tit.
That's it. I'm officially tired of waiting to be rescued.
Why didn't you just do that before?
You said your friends were coming.
Oh, of course you don't need rescuing. Could have strolled out of there hours ago.
Let's get out of here.
So, back through the castle, then?
There's a better way than fighting through the Duke's entire army. I'll show you.
We found your equipment, at least.
Then we should head for the caves. That's the way out I planned to take us through, originally. Unless you want. Your way out through the Duke's army.
We'll see.
Just watch yourself, Talis.
It's up to you. Let me try to go along.
This place.
I'll help you either way.
Andraste bless you.
My eternal thanks.
think that constitutes an alarm. Expect a swarm.
Let's hope this escape route works.
If we get to the caves,
Look
we'll
at
be
these
safe,
guys.
I think.
Or would you like me to swab your poop deck, matey?
Carver, stop.
Sorry.
On your...
Done with my hospitality already, are we? Such a shame.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
I agree. Thankfully, I have an opportunity to rectify that mistake.
Just let him go, Prosper. It's me you want.
What I want is to ensure you cannot further hinder my plans. Do your job and kill them, Jason. Is that not why I keep you around?
That is it! Hold them! I'm releasing the pets!
Here we go! I don't think we're getting out of this now.
We... Try bashing our way through.
Doubt it.
We'll have to go back down and through the caves I mentioned before. See? Caves. Just... Got everything from the chateau? The way those rocks look, I don't want to test this path more than once.
What the?
Something interesting amid the Duke's cast-offs.
This record. The sketch is rough, but it's my family crest. Not Valen. Dulac, my father's house. Says it was a prisoner's tattoo. He was caught with wounds already suffered, trying to stow away on a caravan. No one recognized the mark or the man, and he died of gangrene in his cell. He carried a hidden purse, but it was empty.
Your father was exiled, wasn't he? Is this related?
That's the thing, it can't be. This report, it's old, but the date is still years after Father and I went to Ferelden. No one carried his crest after he was exiled. That's all it says. I want another look at those cells. Maybe there's, I don't know, something.
Treasure vaults. Wonder what Prosper keeps in here.
Look at these guys. Or would you like me to swab your poop deck, matey?
Carver, stop.
Sorry.
There. A mark.
What? That scribble?
On the stone crusted with feces? As though intended to ward off any sane human?
Couple of princesses. That's why it's still here. That, and no one was looking. For it.
Well, what is it?
It's a bottle of smoke. A small, black vial.
Oh, crackers.
There's something inside.
Maybe you should be careful with that.
A paper. And a ring. With the crest.
Don't!
What in the bloody breath of the Maker was that?
Black vial, a phylactery of sorts. Turn up in the strangest places.
Someone just leaves those around.
Demon hunters, apparently. Maybe someone else found out how they do whatever it is they do.
So what was inside? Aveline?
Father never had such a ring. And the paper. It's some spell poetry gibberish. But on the back, death protect this missive. All marks killed. The grand game continues. Beneath Dulac, for she of the red.
Don't look at me. I'm not from here.
I'm at a loss. Is there anything we can do with this?
I can make some formal requests. But this strangeness runs to Orlais, and it's years old. I'm sure they'll jump right on that. Thanks for chasing it as far as you have. It's appreciated.
Now we know where the ghasts came from.
We'll have to fight through them. At least they'll slip down the Duke's men as well.
much blood! Let's finish this!
Let's finish this! Don't regret
There! Shoot Let's finish this!
There's a lake? In the middle of the mountain?
The retreat needed to house hundreds of people during the Blight, if not thousands. Can't do that without fresh water.
All this? Bucket by bucket?
Oh, that. I have no idea. That's odd. I could swear there was... Trust me.
Tallis! The Circle are not the only ones who know how to break a mage.
You'll do Prosper's bidding after he left you here.
I do not fight for him. The Duke is a fool. His enemies a posturing, guileless lot. But you are worth testing. Prosper can fight his own battles, and I shall choose mine.
Now, fight! So much!
Missed! That would have been a nice shot, too. You didn't think I was leaving, did you?
I thought you'd left.
Done.
I don't like getting caught up in this, Hawk. Qunari follow their own laws, not...
Tallis makes you uncomfortable.
Yes. Do I?
It all makes me uncomfortable. Which is probably intentional. Can a Qunari be grateful to outsiders? We're just tools. They
And there's the way out. See? I told you I had a plan. It was a good plan. The kind that had an escape and everything.
I think you're right, Tallis.
So you could go. There are, however, other options.
Coming on a bit strong there, Tallis. We've only just met.
But we've been through so much together. Wyvern hunts, betrayals, daring escapes from prison.
You're right. I'm feeling so close to you right now.
So, it's true what they say about you. You've been so reasonable since we were captured. I'm hoping that hasn't changed. What Salit is going to do will harm so many innocents. My people, as well as yours. It's my duty to stop him. Even so, I can't do it alone. Not anymore.
I see your side. What now?
That's up to you. I couldn't force you to help, even if I wanted to. I get the feeling you're an exceptional person, Hawk. Here's your chance to prove it. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you.